Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first part of a new series on this YouTube channel. Now, in this new series, we will be playing through a franchise mode on NBA 2K21 with the Golden State Warriors. So here we go. Go into GM mode. You can see I've already started this just to test what the game was like prior to graphics wise, prior to this series starting. And you can see that the first game of this series is going to be against, we're on the 19th, okay, so it's against, I think, the Houston Rockets, if I'm not right. But yeah, we're just going to skip straight through to this game. Find out in a minute. I'll do some chit chats later in the save, or later in the series, but we'll just get into a game to start with. And just very quickly before we start this game, I will show off the settings that I'm using for quarter length and stuff like that. So for quarter length, we've got 4-minute quarters, so a maximum of 16 minutes for the 4 quarters, and everything else is normal. The graphics are set to ultra at 4K for myself and 1080 for the video. So here we go. Let's see, quick look at how things are going and what settings we've got. Here we go, first game. It is against the Houston Rockets, as I thought. And off we go.
And we've got time for a...
Well, Kevin, even though...
David Aldridge, thank you. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Golden State, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Rockets.
It is a long season.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Horford is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Chris in at the 5 spot. And for the Rockets, Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Christian Wood, and it's Wall in at the point.
And the great teams have those superstar players.
The Warriors
alongside the great Hakeem Olajuwon. And this Rockets team is built around another great one in James Harden.
Yep, both of them, you know, they're able to put their team on the back offensively, but Hakeem was able to do it defensively as well. But offensively, the Beard is a phenomenal scorer and creator.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
He hits both from the stripe. Kenny, your shot mechanics look polished, even back in college. Some guys take longer to have that thing look smooth and make some sense optically.
Well, it's repetition more than the visual. So the more you, like I actually shot the ball and my left hand stays on too long, so I had a side spin. It didn't have a natural revolution. So Marcus Smart comes to mind.
Let me just turn down the commentary a bit. Turn down the commentary a bit so you can hear me above them. Turn down the sound effects a bit as well. Turn down the player chatter. You can hear me above most things.
There's some guys that do some of the great shooting don't have great. I mean, Ray Allen, Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe shot it with a
Larry
little
Bird's form was different.
But, they perfected it.
And here are the Rockets. The Warriors making the shot.
Wow, and Harden attracts so much attention from the defense. He creates shot opportunities for his guys.
When you look around the league, a lot of great defenders. Kenny, in your view, what makes a great perimeter defender when you think about those names?
Wow, long arms, the ability to slide your feet, and play multiple.
So, PG, Kawhi, those are a couple guys.
Anthony Davis. Yeah, guys who are really going to be able to move around and not feel comfortable being uncomfortable.
And I would say that I think PG is a terrific defender.
Warriors, 2 successive 3-point baskets.
Those are the guys that can comfortably guard one.
Quickly answered by the Rockets with a 3-point basket of their own.
Great football for both. Yes. And here is Curry. James Harden getting it to go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
The three ball of Curry dangling. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Now here's Harden. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator. On a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistles.
And, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
Curry, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks guys don't last minutes, they last days.
And it's good for 2. Ball's got 5 minutes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots at close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just getting up there.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And the basket by Curry.
6 consecutive 3-point shots for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 26 points to 21, close to the end of the first quarter.
Now here's Wall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clock. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 6.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Harden against the 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
See, this is what makes Harden such a dangerous scorer. The ability to generate offense anywhere on the basket.
Houston shooting their first free throws of this game.
22. Very good start. 7 in pace.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Curry, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 19 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient. When he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
From deep Harden. You can't hit that shot. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to us about others. Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps them preserve some energy for those big moments in the big game.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Weissman. And it's Pascal in at the small forward position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. They need this, and he jams it with authority.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
You know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Rockets trail by 13. With the growth of the G League guys, some have predicted the NBA will eventually expand the draft to more than 2 rounds. Or more players NBA ready. Good or bad, Kenny?
Well, it's funny because the Players Association would say they don't want it to expand.
Exactly.
They want it to be because they want guys to have the choice to choose where they want to go.
Right.
I think 3 rounds is necessary, though. There's too many basketball players overseas now that infiltrated into the system to give an opportunity. I think 3 rounds is necessary.
And the other reason why I think I agree is because back in the day, the second round wasn't guaranteed. Now, basically, you all get guaranteed contracts in the second. And so I think now you push that to the 3rd round, and you make that the make-good round.
This is one of Tucker's strengths, folks. He's a knockdown spot-up shooter.
Here's Curry. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Down low.
Yeah, we set now, we're passing.
Green takes great pride in his defense
and he
now.
blocked
He
it.
loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and maybe a step out of his range.
Haskell with the steal. And we want to thank the Jet for giving us his thoughts. Kenny, you can stop by here anytime. That door is always open for you.
Well, the door's open, but I'm going to steal a key just in case you don't invite me back. I'm taking it right now.
Well, he'll have the key.
Yes, sir. I'm taking the key right now.
We'll tell G.
Fellow PG, we got to let him
Yes, sir. I want to be back.
You guards always stay together. And Greg, a lot of fun to be joined by Kenny the Jet. As brilliant as he was on the court, he is just as amazing off it.
And, you know, Kenny has this amazing knack for describing what he sees with such clarity. Rare gift, and I'm glad he can share it with us.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Then for the Warriors, Marquise Chris comes in for Wiseman. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Green.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find it. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Thompson, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. That's now 8 points for Klay Thompson.
See, Klay Thompson with a 21 points per game average this season so far in the early stages.
Chris has got 9 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's blocked. Nailed from three-point land.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
To the middle, here's Cousins. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 8.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1-1.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Harden, a good-looking shot from the wing.
And this is why you got to be in Harden's jersey. I mean, if you lay off of him for a second, he burns you with that quick shot.
On its way from Curry for 2, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say.
Time
Keep
it's
pressure on.
56-74.
It's all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And his big game just keeps getting better. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA. And joining us once again after his valiant attempt at it's Kenny Smith. And it's just about
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be in.
Just gonna try doing something in a second, ladies and gentlemen. So, for audio reasons, no PA volume isn't a thing. That's why I was checking, make sure that there's no
How much he's got left in the tank. First half had to take a lot out of him.
Arden around on the wing. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Wood, and it's Wall. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Warriors by 22. Thompson from range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played the sides and with.
You know, so a ton of them. A few guys will say Gary Payton got a chance to play for Gary 4 years in high school.
He might be cooperated. Yeah, that might be clever. Just have your own. Might have to redo this. Excellent basket. That was brilliant 3-pointer. 66-42 to the Rockets. Sorry, to the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry with 32 points this game so far. Front court violation, Robert Castro. Six out of 6 field goals for Chris. That's another 3 points at 81-58. Accepted. 83-58. End of the third quarter, it's Golden State 83, Houston Rockets 58. see how many field goals we've had. 92%, 35 out of 38 made. It's a pretty good percentage, ladies and gentlemen.
Timeout.
To be fair, Houston haven't been too bad themselves. .471, just over a minute to go. Blocked. .5 seconds to go. Can I get a last basket in? He's gone for it and he's missed. So the final score in the first game of the YouTube series is 108-76 to Golden State. Now, because NBA games are so long, even at the stage of 4 minutes a quarter, we are likely to only have one or so games during each video, because I do want to keep them reasonably short to make sure they are watchable. So, although we've only played one game in this opening episode, it's all we're going to have time for. Because I do intend to play most games rather than sim them. So, I think for I don't know. We'll have to see after this one and see if we can work out the best schedule for this series going forward. Because I don't know. I'll check how long this video's been, but I imagine it's been 35-40 minutes already, even with just that one game in. So I'll see, and I'll come back, and then I'll make a decision at the beginning of the next part what we're going to do for the future of this series. I don't want the games to be too short, so I don't want them put the quarters at 1 minute, because that'll be too short, but I don't want the games to be too long either. So if 4 minutes turns out to be okay, then that's what we'll go with. But that's going to bring this opening video to an end, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that picture, because it's a taste of what's to come in this series, and see you back to the next one. But that's going to bring this video to an end, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, thank you for your support, and thanks for watching.